If you are in healthcare and you're trying to figure out whether a job or even a promotion is the right fit for you, well, you are not alone. Whether you're about to graduate, you're deep in residency, or years into practice and feeling the tug for something different, it is so normal to ask, is this the right job for me? Hi there, my name is Dr. Santina or Tina Wheat. I am an academic family physician and a career and life coach dedicated to helping healthcare workers conquer their chaos and get to calm. And in today's video, I am going to walk you through 7 questions that I use with my coaching clients and honestly with myself and some of my learners whenever I am trying to help someone make this decision. And these are not just the simple pro and con lists. These questions dig beneath the surface. They help you sort out the noise, help you get clear on your real priorities, and they avoid some of the common traps that healthcare professionals often fall into, especially the trap of staying stuck just because something is good on paper. Okay, let us get into it. Starting with question number 1. What season of life are you in? And because of that, what needs your focus the most right now? This question is foundational, and yet so many of us skip it entirely. In healthcare, we are trained to think in terms of achievement and linear progression. Intern, resident, attending, promotion, leadership. But real life is not linear, it's squiggly. Your needs and your priorities shift, and you should reflect on that. So ask yourself, what season am I in? Are you in a growth season, hungry to learn, to take on more, and to build new skills? Or are you in a stabilization season where you need predictability, less stress, and more bandwidth? Or even, are you in a recovery season? Maybe it's after burnout, illness, loss, or a major life change. Let me give you an example. Say someone is ready to apply for a competitive fellowship, but they are also caring for an aging parent and potentially navigating postpartum recovery. The guilt says, push forward, but the body and family needed stability. By identifying the season of being in caregiving and healing, not expansion, it allows one to make a different choice and one that you won't regret. I also invite you to incorporate this mindset shift. Your season is valid and temporary. Name it, honor it, and choose accordingly. Let's go on to question number 2. What actually makes you happy at work? Now, this isn't a trick question, but we often confuse our accomplishments with fulfillment. I want you to think about your best days, the ones you did not just survive, but the ones that you actually enjoyed. What was happening? Were you mentoring someone? Were you getting meaningful patient feedback? Were you solving a complex problem as part of a strong team? Simply finishing the work on time and having dinner with your family? Happiness at work does not always look like a title or a salary bump. For some, it's autonomy. For others, it's collaboration. You have to think about what fills you up. Common mistake is chasing external validation while you're ignoring that internal satisfaction. If you feel numb at the end of quote unquote successful days, then that is a sign that something is off. Okay, on to question 3. The opposite. What drains you? And how much of this role is going to include those things? You can love medicine and still hate charting. You can love teaching, but struggle with the constant schedule changes that come with an academic life. You have to be brutally honest with yourself. What tasks, environments, or dynamics leave you exhausted? I once worked with someone who loved their patients and their colleagues, but dreaded every weekly meeting with leadership. Why? Well, because it was always full of conflict and miscommunication. Over time, these meetings were what led to the decision to leave, not the clinical work. I want you to reflect on this prompt. If your energy is a battery, which parts of the job are draining it the fastest, and which are recharging it? Okay, on to question number 4. Does this opportunity that I'm either looking at or currently in match the priorities of my current season? So this is where we bring it all together. You've got your season, you've got your likes, your dislikes, your drains, and the things that fill you up. How well does this particular job or this particular promotion align? Let's say your priority is being home by 5 for daycare pickup or dinner with your husband or wife, and the new job says flexible hours, but really that means early mornings and late evenings. That's not alignment. That is resentment that is waiting to happen. Or maybe your priority is professional growth, and this role offers mentorship, CME funding, and a clear path forward. That is worth noticing, even if the salary is slightly less. As a mindset shift that I want you to consider, a job can be great, but it can also be not great for you right now. Okay, on to question number 5. What is the potential in this role? I want you to look beyond the present moment when you think of this. You can ask yourself, is there room to grow? Will I be supported in developing new skills? Are there mentors or role models doing what I would love to do in 5 years? The lack of potential is one of the fastest tracks to disengagement. You might feel fulfilled at first, but stagnation eventually erodes joy. As a real story, one of my clients took a job that seemed perfect, a supportive team, flexible hours. But a year in, she realized that there was zero upward movement. She didn't want to climb a ladder, but she did want to evolve. That realization led to negotiating a new role with teaching and research time. These were the things that made her excited again. On to question number 6. Does the good outweigh the hard? Now, we know that not all cons are equal. Let's be real, every job has parts that you won't love, but they don't all carry the same weight. A long commute might be tolerable if your team energizes you. An imperfect EMR might be manageable if you have autonomy and time for lunch or are close to family. A lower salary might make sense if the culture is supportive and you're not taking home work every night. To help you reflect on this, I want you to list your top 5 priorities that map each job or opportunity to how well it meets them. This is so much more powerful than a basic pro-con list. Okay, now on to our final question number 7. What if everything looks right, but something still feels off? This is the curveball. You have done the reflection, the role seems aligned, but you maybe still feel crispy. You are dreading your work, you are anxious, flat, or overwhelmed. This is a sign that it might not actually be about the job. It might be about your current bandwidth. You might need boundaries, or better systems, or recovery time, or help processing the trauma or fatigue that you have accumulated. Before you jump ship, ask yourself, what would this job feel like if I were rested, resourced, and supported? And you can shift your mindset. Sometimes the problem isn't the job. It's the way that you have been trying to survive it. So let's recap those 7 questions. What season of life are you in? What truly makes you happy at work? What drains your energy, and how present are those things in this role? Does the opportunity match your real priorities? What is the growth potential? Does the good outweigh the hard? And if it still feels wrong, what else might be going on? Now, these are the exact types of questions that I walk through with my coaching clients because they help us see the big picture, not just the pressure of a decision. If this helped you, I hope you will consider joining my upcoming masterclass, Simple Practices to Create Calm in a Demanding Career. It's linked in the description below. And if you are seeing this after the class happened, then still sign up and I'll send you the replay. If you liked this video, hit subscribe, share with a colleague, or leave a comment about where you are in your career journey. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for spending time with me today. You deserve a career that fits your life, not the other way around. And if you are looking for a coach to help you on your journey, then reach out. I'm happy to talk about if we might be a great fit.